London, 2065. The board controls the city. Reeling from a break-in at the Gherkin building, the board is attempting to mitigate damage caused and trying to find out what information was stolen. It is dark in London. Rain falls without end into the sprawling, neon-rich city. Gangs roam the less developed streets. But there's something else. There's Raya?
Raya, you open your eyes into a white nothingness floating there. Anything you wish to see, you may create. So tell me, what do you wish to see?
I'd like some greenery around me. Trees, like a grassy hilltop. Maybe a magenta sunset in the distance. And a computer desk. And I like the tactile feel of the keyboards and stuff, so I put that there. And a cat.
It all blossoms into existence. A grassy hilltop beneath you, slowly drifting down. A tree. Lovely flowers start to around you. And a desk.
I'd have a cat jump up on the desk, the white cat with the green eye and the blue eye. And it would meow and purr at me and then sort of curl up next to my hand.
It curls up, floating very slightly off the desk.
I think I'd pull up a sort of see-through screen. Not something that obscures the background, but just something where I could read the news, any sort of messages I've gotten, anything like that.
Of course.
Find out what's going on.
The news starts to scroll past you. You read one headline. It says, "Terrible mistake leads to horrible consequences."
I read that and I'm not remotely surprised. It's
Happens every day.
Every day. Yeah.
So, anything else you'd like to create? You can do what you want. This is your space.
I think I'd make a glass of something sweet, like iced tea, maybe.
That does sound nice. Let's go with freshly squeezed lemons. Appears in a glass on your table.
What is that?
I didn't hear anything. Now, about that drink.
Huh?
Maybe a straw? Bendy? Twirly?
Sure. Yeah, it'd be bright yellow, kind of a neon yellow.
It looks
The
like
drink
mustard.
Yeah, the drink itself would be bright green. I know it's iced tea, but fun colors are a thing in my reality.
Oh, absolutely. Although it's not iced tea when you sip it. It's just freshly squeezed lemons.
I guess I can put that. It's weird that it's not cooperating.
Must be a problem in the Vale. Something goes wrong.
That does happen often.
Might want to fix
What
that.
the fuck is that?
Raya, can you hear me? Raya.
Who is that?
Hear me?
Who is that?
Raya.
The cat jumps up on your shoulder, starts pawing at you a little bit, meowing. Probably wants food.
I'd pet it and I'd pick it up and put it on the desk, and I'd make a bed up here for it that's heated, and next to the bed I'd make a little food and water bowl, 2 bowls. I'd put its favorite meow mix.
As you're doing that, clouds start to drift in, blown by the wind. Dark rain clouds. Should probably look about getting an umbrella in here or something. Might start to rain.
I would definitely make kind of a canopy up here. I'd probably make it see-through. There'd be poles that show up.
Big
kind of-
metal poles and
Yeah. And the poles have cables around them, kind of whirled around the poles themselves, because why not? And the canopy will have lights on the outside, kind of little twinkle lights. But the canopy itself is see-through, so I could see the storm.
Raya, you can figure it out.
Raya,
Fuck
you
is
can
that?
figure it out. Just think, just look. You can work it out. Raya!
there's a really beautiful, like, twinkle light effect on there. And it spells out, "Be merry."
I'm trying to figure out where that voice came from and the image. Was it on my screen?
I don't know what you're talking about.
In
You're...
my head?
It's unlikely. You're in the Vale. You're in your space. No one else can get in here.
Everything is in my head here.
Right.
I'd pull up another screen, like, next to me. I'm standing at
It
the desk,
dissolves.
so they're... What the fuck? The original screen, I try to figure out if anything's trying to connect to me.
Doesn't look like it.
I don't understand.
That's it, keep pushing. Keep pushing. Think.
What? What am I supposed to be thinking? Okay, I would really, really dive deep, try to make sure nothing is connecting to me that I don't want. I'm connecting to the outside world.
Oh, yes. Yes, you're connected. Don't worry.
Do I see anything? Do I see any messages? Any unfamiliar things? Anything?
Could we have a roll, please? How are you feeling?
Confused. A little scared, maybe?
Scared is good.
Um,
Doesn't look good.
What the hell is that?
Maybe you just need to get a little more scared.
More scared?
When you look into your fears, you understand how you went wrong.
Don't like being scared. I look at the cat and I make it jump off the desk and turn into a lion next to me and have it roar. And I can't help but be kind of terrified, even though I know I made it. It's next to me. It's right in front of me. It's actually towering over me, and I'm just like, oh, fuck.
It isn't. Because it's a millipede.
What the fuck?
Little millipede.
Oh, God.
Don't give up. Don't give up. Think. You can do this.
I don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing.
You can do whatever you want in here. This is your space.
Just try.
I try to make the millipede vanish.
Flitters out into nothing.
I make the bed and the food vanish.
Bed, food vanishes. The toaster, ping! Toast goes up.
Toast? What? I didn't make food in here for myself.
You didn't?
I mean, I like toast. I try to make speakers show up hanging from the canopy, like really big, loud speakers. They're transparent, but they're huge and they're round. And I try to just make them connect to whatever this is that I'm seeing.
Please give me another roll. Your most forefront emotion would be the best.
I'm still confused, but I'm getting kind of angry that I don't understand what's going on and I don't have full control.
Well, you should be angry, because this is your space, and you should have control over it. Nothing appears. Just a grassy knoll. Just you, and just me.
Damn it!
Raya! Make yourself as strong as you can. Think. When are you strong? Raya!
Okay. I make the desk vanish. I make everything vanish except the grassy hilltop and the tree and the sunset in the distance.
It all goes away,
I just
eventually.
sit. It took too long. I sit down. I cross my legs and I sit on the grassy knoll. And I just try to breathe.
You hear some crashing as a monkey with cymbals. Little mechanical one.
I try to make it vanish.
Please roll me your current motion.
Still mad that this is even here.
Things are not going right.
Raya, you were so close. You were so close. Be strong. Where are you strongest?
And I find fucking peace, but it's a little hard when things aren't going the way they're supposed to.
I disagree. I think things are going perfectly.
No, they're not. Okay, I have to just calm the fuck down.
Would you like a moment?
Yeah, I just breathe. I make the cat reappear and have it come sit on my lap.
Okay.
I start petting it and I'm just trying to be calm, trying to find peace. And I start thinking about my sister. That actually makes me really sad.
How is your sister?
Well, she's dead.
That's unfortunate.
But she was always stronger than me. I think about her and it makes me so sad that she's not here. But she was strong, and I can be strong like her. Okay. Just try to find calm, try to find peace. Try to be sad instead of angry. I can't not be upset that she's not fucking here with me, but
Anger definitely doesn't help you.
no.
You do silly things when you're angry.
Do stupid things when I'm angry.
Please, roll for sad.
Raya? Can you hear me?
Yes?
Raya. Oh my god. You find the button. Find the button.
The button?
Find the button. You need to get out. This isn't your place. Find the button. You need to get out. You need to get out. Raya. Raya.
But this is my space, isn't it?
It is your space.
They want me to get out. Why would they want me to get out? The real world sucks.
Yeah, it does.
What? I'm petting the cat. I'm just thinking about Maya and how she's fucking gone.
As you are running your hand over the cat, your finger feels a little bump underneath the cat's fur.
The cat is microchipped?
No?
Okay, that's normal, I guess. I try to feel around and see if I can press into the little lump. Is this the button?
As you feel around, there's a small little blue circle. Not depressed. What you need to do, give it a...
I kind of scratch the cat and then press the button with my thumb.
As Mary disappears, you wake up in your apartment. The apartment reacts to you, ambient lighting comes on, your coffee maker starts brewing coffee for the day. How do you feel?
Confused, a little scared, a little sad. There's no cat. Everything is not as bright, not as colorful. I need coffee.
As your
Pick it
coffee
up.
machine clicks off.
Things hurt when I get up. The real world feels uncomfortable. But I walk over to the coffee, grab some, drink some. That was a dream?
Coffee starts to wake you up, brings you to some sort of normality as the caffeine racks around your body. And you hear your letterbox rustle, something fall to the floor, the front door.
An actual letter?
An actual physical letter.
That's a little strange. Okay, I head on over. I'm assuming I have some kind of system in my apartment that can scan it.
So as things go through your postbox, obviously we still get real life deliveries and things like that. A letter is a little out of the ordinary, but there wouldn't be anything horrifically dangerous, or if it was, it would be very difficult to get past the entire complex's security.
Okay. I open it. I pick it up.
You pick up the letter. It's a black envelope. It has a gold heart embossed in it, and underneath it says Queen.
Oh.
It's got a bit of weight to it. And you read it.
That's an interesting character. Okay. I read it.
So in the letter, it says, receipt of payment. And here is a data stick for your next job. And underneath in handwriting, it says, I can get you anytime, anywhere. Don't fuck with me again. Signed, QB. And as we pan out from Raya, we actually swing across to the other side of the apartment. There's a closed off section with a locked door and a red light on it. And as we enter the room, we see a sleeping child. And we go even further into Pod's dreams. What do you usually dream about, Pod?
No, I dream about having a great time with Mr. Tickles.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Spend a lot of time with Mr. Tickles?
Yeah, Mr. Tickles is my best friend ever.
Of course. How long have you known Mr. Tickles?
Really long. Really, like, ever since the really clean place.
Ever since what, Pod?
Well, ever since there was the people and the people that were doing the things.
We dive into your dream, Pod. We see a clean room. People doing things. You are on a metal slab, surrounded by glass. You're strapped in. You can see through the glass. It's a little blurry. There are people in coats walking around. Every now and again, one of them will come closer to the glass and look at you, write some notes, and then walk away. And all you can see is the roof of this clean place. How do you feel, Pod?
I don't like it. I don't like the clean place.
You don't like the clean place?
No. They
You start to
poke
hear
and
the-
they prod. Oh, mate.
You start to hear people shuffle out, as they usually do about this time. And the lights go off. The only light in the room is the faint glow from the slab that you're on. You're expected to lie here until morning. Until we can do tests. Don't you like the test, Pod?
I don't like the test. I don't like the test. They said if I was good, they wouldn't do any more tests. I don't want to do the test.
You've always been good, Pod. And they always make you do the tests.
I'm good, and they said they'd stop, but they haven't stopped.
Are they ever going to stop, Pod? Should lie here? Do you want to stay here? Do you want to get out?
I want to go.
You start to kick at the pod that's in.
I don't like it.
As you kick, Pod, you've never been very strong. This has been mostly your entire life. You just kick against the pod. It's like an immovable force.
They give me new legs. These legs should work. These legs should work.
You reach to the back of your head. They installed something in you. It's metal. It seems like half of your head is now metal. Why would they do that? You kick and kick. Nothing seems to be happening until you hear this metallic skittering. You recognize that. You've seen this thing doing your testing. It always seems to be there, watching you do your tests. And it's got lots of metal legs, and it moves around. And you can hear its legs tapping on the glass.
No.
You hear a
Hello?
muffled, "Get up, get up. I want you to get up."
Okay. What do you need? The pod. I can't get out.
Yeah, but I'm here now. Just kick. We'll do it.
Okay.
Just kick it.
I'm gigging.
One. Give me a roll, please. How are you feeling, Pod?
Scared.
Scared? Want me to scared, please? You can't do it. You've never been strong.
I'm trying.
You've always just been one lone person. The skittering seems to get louder, and you see this metallic thing. The thing that's at the tests watching you, on top of your pod. And you start kicking. Until it gets one of its legs and starts to cut into the glass. And it cuts the entire pod, the glass section, open. It falls on you a bit. But you push it to the side, and you can now get out of the pod. It's still pretty dark. All you can see is these metallic legs, lit by this very ambient blue light.
Who are you? You're not here to do more tests, are you?
No. I was in the test. I was doing the test with you.
Yeah, you're the one that keeps speaking to me.
Yes. Remember me?
Yeah, I remember.
All right. Yes. Okay. Don't really know what's happening, but I don't want to be here.
I don't want to be here either.
Can you help me get out? I need to get out. I can't.
Yeah.
This isn't good. Nothing about this is good at all.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's go.
Okay. Okay, they showed me this. Don't be scared. And he starts to wrap around you.
It tickled.
Sorry, and it connects to this metallic cybernetic in the back of your head. And your vision starts to get a bit weird. There's glitches, there's phantoms. You see numbers come up. And it says, connected. What did you say? Tickles?
It tickles.
Connected. Scrolls up the screen and it says connected to Tickles.
Tickles.
And then it disconnects from you, but you can still feel the connection. It's close enough to you that you have some sort of wireless connection to it. And he turns to you, he says, "Kid?
Yeah.
You okay?" That was kind of
yeah.
weird.
It was weird, but it was good.
Okay. I have no idea. I have no idea why I'm here. All I know is you're not one of those evil fuckers. Sorry, you're a kid.
No, no.
I keep calling you kid. What the fuck's your name? You can't remember your name. No one's ever given you a name. No one's called you anything apart from number 13.
I have a number, but I don't want a number. I want a name.
Number. All right, so he scatters around. He helps you off the slab you're on. You can see in this room, it's quite big. You couldn't see when you were lying down, but there's a lot of other pods around these slabs. And you look on the side, and it says Pod 13.
Maybe this is it. Maybe this is my name. Maybe I was number 13,
Pod?
so maybe Pod's my name.
Pod? Kind of a name. Alright, look. Pod. Sure, Pod. Your name's Pod.
Okay.
Alright. Not 13.
No numbers.
No numbers.
I'm Pod.
Look. When I interface with you, I kind of feel a bit stronger.
Yes, so do I. We can do anything.
Don't know about anything, but we can get out.
Yeah.
We can get out of this. I
Well, let's try something. Let's try. They cough. They give me new legs. We could do something. I don't know, kick them or something, or maybe.
I can kick something. I can break something.
If we can get to the lab, they have metal walls. I'm sure I can walk up those walls.
Wait, you can walk up walls, and he inspects your legs.
Oh. Careful, it tickles.
Hold still.
Okay.
And he flattens himself out and says, "Stand. Get on the back."
Oh, okay. If you're sure I'm not gonna crush you.
You're right, kid. What are you, like fucking 6? Kids, get on.
Oh, you're metal. I can stand on you.
So as you step onto Tickles, you see as his metal armor plates sort of raise up so he can take your weight. You see a number 13 under his neck.
Hey, you've got number 2. We're both 13.
And as you step on him, something in your legs just clicks and attaches. Some kind of magnet attaches you together. You feel so sturdy.
I'm not gonna fall off of nothing.
No. You won't fall off. Okay, where do we go? We could do something. I just want to get out. Like you said, a lab.
Yeah. So they take me on the cart and they take me out of the room and they take me down whatever this direction is, and then they take me to down that direction again, and then another. So 2 of these ways.
Whoa. Okay, all right. I'll walk. You say left or right, okay? Because this is
Okay.
Okay.
Right,
I feel like we got a connection, but this. All right, just dial it back.
Okay.
Okay. All right. I'm going.
Left. Okay. Let's
left.
go.
Wait, you don't know your left and your right?
Two. No, they don't teach me nothing.
Right. Hold out your hand.
Okay.
And your other hand. Which one makes an L? Left. That's left.
This one.
Left.
Okay.
And then, I mean, that doesn't really make an R, but the other one's right. Yeah. Okay. That's all I got.
Left and
right. Just if it's not left, it's right.
Okay. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah,
all right.
Yeah.
Okay, but I'm going this way. You turn me. So,
cool.
You are riding this giant metal centipede, shiny chrome, looks brand new, and you're moving at such a speed, like you're a 6-year-old child. When you try and move fast, you're clumsy, you move all over the place. This is a smooth ride, and you are moving at a clip. You raise your arms up, you feel the air. This is how fast you're moving. You feel the air pushing, blowing your hair back.
Like I'm flying.
Okay, all right, yeah. Okay, that's great. And we're having fun, but we need to... Okay, left. Okay, and it turns left around the corridor. It goes at such a speed, you bank, and it goes up the wall a little bit. You don't fall off. You are attached to Tickles. You guys are flying so fast. You're moving that fast. You're barely touching the ground. Come on, kid. I need directions. We're next. Let's go.
Left again.
Okay, turns left again. Lights change. Everything starts glowing. Red, flashing. You guys are moving pretty quick, but it's a very long hallway. The emergency lighting seems to come on, and it's flashing at such a rate. It's almost strobe-like.
Okay, and then we go right, and then it's the first door.
You turn right, and there's a door, big glass door. It says, "Caution, no entry. Level 4 security."
This one, I don't know what it is, but this is where they keep taking me.
This is it?
This is it. But on the roof, there's a broken vent. There's a vent. So they make me stare at it all day, and I just want to leave.
Okay, can you open the door? Open the door. Come on. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's get up. Open the door.
They do a thing with the B piece, and they have a. No. I'm just gonna kick at the door, like kick at the number pad where the swipe would be.
Okay. Mr. Tickles takes your lead, and he barrels his head front section into the door. Boom! The door explodes open with this force. Wherever you are on has so much strength in it. Strength you've never experienced. It is so strong you feel stronger. This door bursts open, and there are 4 people standing in their white coats with their notepads, and they turn to look at this noise that's just burst in. And one of them shouts, "It's 13! It's number 13! What? Where did he get the centipede from?"
Big boy did it and ran away.
They start to rush you. What do you do?
I think we go through. I point at the roof.
How are you feeling?
Right, go straight out there.
How are you feeling right now?
I am of an absolute mix of joyful because of the sheer exhilaration and sheer terror of the fact that these medical professionals have found me again.
Right. Well, roll what you think is strongest in this situation.
I think scared again.
They want to test on you, Pod. They want to put you back on that slab.
No. It wasn't me.
Boom! You just go straight through them. The one doctor that's standing in front as the other 3 try to flank you. You duck down, and this Mr. Tickles just barrels through him. He splits him in half. There is viscera everywhere. The other doctor starts screaming and shouting. The lights in the room change to that emergency flashing light. You look up. You see that vent.
Oh, let's go.
Okay.
I don't like it.
It's pretty small. Okay, alright, okay. Okay, hold on. And Mr. Tickle starts to wrap himself around you. And even though he was quite a big hulking beast, he seems to fit his armor plates to make a very compact form. And you guys just shoot up through this air vent. You burst out. And you land on the roof of... It's nighttime. The roof of this building is pretty high up. You look around. You seem to be on an island. But so high up, you can see the edge of the island. There is sea everywhere. Is this outside? Is this what outside looks like? Is this? Are we out?
So.
Pod!
I think so. I think we're out.
We're out.
We're out.
Right. Okay. I've still got wireless. Where should we go? London? What's London?
Don't know. We,
You want to go to
we-
London? I kind of
Yeah.
want to go to London.
Yeah, let's go London. Let's go London.
Yeah? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I heard one of the medical guys say they were going for a meat stick. Let's have a meat stick.
What the fuck is a meat stick?
I don't know, but it sounded real good.
All right. We go to London for me. We'll get you a meat stick. Deal?
Yeah, we'll go to London. Let's go to London for meat sticks.
As you crawl down the building, try to find a dock, you emerge from your slumber pod. Mr. Tickles is in the corner. He seems to be offline, but you know he's never truly offline. Maybe that's his form of sleep.
Roll over and just like worm my way in his thing and just lie there for a bit.
I'm trying to sleep, dude. What? All right.
Sorry, Mr. Tickles.
As the ambient lighting comes on, you notice your little postbox. You have a separate room from the rest of Raya's apartment. You have your own little postbox. And there's a little green light there. You got mail, dude.
Mr. Tickles!
No.
Pushing me.
No. And he starts to tickle you.
No! Stop it! Stop it!
All right. Just leave me alone.
We're post, gotta be serious. We're grown-ups now, remember? We did the thing for Cool B.
You
Right.
fucked up, bitch. She crazy.
That was a naughty word.
Okay, she's a poo-poo head.
She is a poo-poo head. She can be. She was really nasty to Raya. Right, hold on. Open the letter.
You open the letter. You notice it's a black envelope with a gold embossed heart, and it says, Queen. You read it.
Oh, she knows we were talking about her.
You think she knows? Always. It's just, I'm gonna sleep. He calls up. You carry on reading. It says, payment for job. And you see a lot of zeros on that payment. Gone into your account. It's a lot of zeros. Oh, fuck off. You try and stir him. He doesn't care. He wants to sleep. And there's a little handwritten note there. And it says, hey, Pod, you did a good job. I'm proud of you. Here's your payment. Also, you don't have to read it, but there's a little envelope. I might tell you where you came from. It says QB, and there's a tiny little envelope. Looks about the size of a business card. And it just says to Pod. Secret. You want to open it?
I'm gonna make sure that Mr. Tickles is sleeping.
Yeah, he's offline. You can see his blinking standby light on his eyes.
Go to my little pile of blankets and pillows and God knows what crumbs of half sandwich, and it's definitely not a clean place. And like put a blanket over my head and like light up my little communicator and just open it.
You open it, and there is, in fact, a business card inside it. You pull it out, and it says Sword Chem.
God, Chem. I've seen their adverts.
Yes.
I get up and just quickly pop onto, like, open up a little thing, just Google search Sword Chem in the Vale.
Yeah, you open it up, and the first thing you see is the advert for cash for mold. Want cash? Got mold cash for mold. And with that advert ringing in our ears and the envelope in your hand, we pan down to someone else's envelope. we see Viv looking at the letter she got this morning. Viv, you already read this black envelope with gold embossed writing, with a paycheck with a lot of zeros. And a little note that said, "Hey Viv, if you like experiences, have you tried Recall?" And the camera pans up, and there you are, outside Recall. With some money in your hand, no place to go. What is Recall, Viv? Do you know?
I vaguely remember adverts for it, but I also remember ripping the piss out of it for the obvious name. So I'm guessing it's an obvious name. Something about memory.
Yeah, so what Recall does is they sell memories. They sell experiences. You could do anything. You could experience anything that anyone has ever experienced before. They're not cheap. But you're not poor. And you step in, and there's someone behind the counter. Right, love, what you want?
What have you got? What?
We got everything in it. Want something custom?
Custom?
Larry! She walks off. And Larry comes in. He's like, sorry, you receptionist. You want something custom? We can make stuff.
Like what? Like,
love, what do you want? Like, I can make you experience anything you want. You want to feel like you're burning to death? I can do that. Probably don't, but I can do that. Do you want to feel like you're made of complete jelly? I can do that. Do you want to feel like you are a squid across the ocean experiencing childbirth? I can do that.
oh my god, that sounds so fucking cool. But maybe like next time, maybe with the squid thing.
Next time.
Someone said something to me the other day, and I can't. Can you make it like feel like I haven't got any tech?
Oh, you want a normal? I can do a normal. I think. It's gonna be expensive. I can do a normal. We must have had normal thing. Hang on. Let me have a look. And he brings up a screen. He's typing away. And it's like, no, normal. Why have we not? I need to get. I need some more. Oh. All right, I've got one. That ain't gonna be cheap.
That's fine. I mean, how not cheap are we talking?
4 zeros. And I'm gonna need an experience. When I can't copy this. This is done. I need to get more.
What kind of what like a
what you got? What you done? You look a bit
what?
Well, you look.
Go on, finish the sentence, please.
You look like a bit of a twat. Sorry. I work in experiences. I don't discriminate.
It's a fair cop, to be honest. I'm a bit of a twat.
Right. Okay. What have you done? You got any experience? What? Yeah?
What do you want?
I don't know. I want something different. I want something people haven't experienced. I want... You got any despair? I could go for some despair. I tell you what, I will give you a 15% discount. You can give me some actual real despair.
I mean, just fucking bored for a large period of my life count.
Nah. Bored. Everyone who comes in here's bored, mate. Come on.
Yeah, fair point.
Any tragedy? Anyone in your family died? Any lost a pet? I need something more than a pet, Ryan. I want some real fucking despair. As we dive into Viv's mind, trying to find despair. Because you really want a new experience. It's going to cost a lot of money, but you can get a discount. There we go. Viv, you look up at this fragmented memory in your brain. Where are you?
The beginning of it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in an office
In an office.
in the financial district.
Oh, that sounds pretty boring.
You have no idea.
Look around these office cubicles. Everyone, the life drained out of them. They almost look as grey as the walls. What do you do, Viv?
Same thing over and over. I read a sentence, I mark it through, I move on to the next sentence. I'm checking for typos.
Typos.
Yeah.
So you check for typos and contracts at Kilworth Centre, the main financial corporation, every day, 9 to 5. I've been here for years. Like a pond stagnating. Is this your life?
Pretty much.
Live
I mean, I
like
figure
this.
like the faster I get through this phase, the closer I'll be to promotion,
Yeah, that's what you want.
and then I can
promotion.
start living, I guess.
So you're gonna put in the hours and work through this shit so you can be promoted, more pay, better office, more interesting job perhaps.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got an email.
Oh, good. I'll look around, finish off the sentence I was doing so I don't forget it. Click.
It's an email from personnel. It seems to be an email that's been sent to everyone on your floor. Due to the new economic controls on Kilworth Centre, we're currently pausing all promotions for everyone under pay grade 2. You're pay grade 1, with for reference. This is expected to last for about 7 years, and then we will look at promotions again.
You can see my hands kind of curl into fists that I'm not used to making. And kind of go to hit the desk, but you can't do that here.
You can't. What
But
if
I do
someone saw you
instantly
make a
open up my
fuss?
contract and start checking it to see if they can fucking do that to me.
Yeah, give me a roll. How are you feeling? A little angry?
Real angry.
Give me a roll.
5.
Yeah, there's nothing in this contract. It basically at the end says, all this is subject to change and we can do what we like with you. You belong to us. You do what you're told.
Okay.
Hey, Viv. Hey.
Mm.
How you doing?
Hi.
You, it's your boss. What's your boss's name?
Anthony.
Anthony.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Viv.
But it's with an TH. Anthony.
Right, Anthony.
Mm.
Hey, it's near time to finish. You wanna go get a drink? I just got a pay rise.
Are you paying then? Because I just got put on hold for like 7 years, so...
Oh, yeah, I wrote that.
Did you?
Yeah. Hey, it sucks, but it's only 7 years, right?
Right, yeah.
Just work hard and you'll be where I am.
But I kind of am. Just like paid less, valued less. But yeah, drink sounds necessary.
It's not easy being me, babe. Come on.
Huh?
You know, I have to sit in that office and got 3 or 4 contracts to look at a month. Just that they only give me the big ones, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the time I just watch vids. It's kind of boring.
My heart bleeds for you. Could you just wait for 1 second before drinks? I've got to go and be violently sick in the toilet.
Oh, yeah, sure. You feeling okay?
Yeah.
You walk into the toilet. The stark lighting of a finance industry's toilet. There's not even a plant in here, Viv. It's just plasterboard walls and white tiles. Oh, no, tell a lie. Some of the tiles are dark navy blue. Quite a bit of life to the toilet.
Fancy. I will very quietly walk from cubicle to cubicle, and you can hear my annoyingly sensible shoes clicking on this tile as I push open each cubicle, just very gently checking that there's nobody else in here.
There's no one here. It's technically not a designated break time.
Nod and very calmly walk over to the hand dryer and just pile my fist into it as hard as I can. Like, it's not making a dent, but I just have to take my frustration out on something.
Your fist impacts this hand dryer. Bang, smacks it. Maybe a bit of a dent. But the only real thing that happens is the air dryer turns on and the room is filled with memory fragments. You're in a club. Anthony's there. He's been real nice, and he's gonna take you for a drink. Babe, what do you want? Anything, honestly. Keep it on the lower menu, though. Yeah.
Double whatever you're having then, I guess.
Okay, well, I'll have something off the lower menu then. All right. So he speaks to the bartender. The bartender hands over 2 old fashions. Not cheap, but still affordable.
Thanks.
Yeah. You see, when you work hard, you get to experience things like this. Because I'm good. I'm real good at what I do. I'm gonna buy a Porsche.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And tell me, how did you get so good at what you do, Anthony? Because I do not want to be doing.
Oh yeah.
My
life
level,
story.
you know?
Okay. What up? 2 loving parents. Both my dads were real supportive of me. Yeah. My dad works here. He got me the job. I was like 4 months. Got promoted. I've just been on the up and up ever since. I think they just notice skill, class, charisma. You know.
Yeah. You can't train that, can you? Class like yours.
The image you stare at fragments, smashes like glass. You can see stupid fucking grin. He's got an old-fashioned in his hand. He's smiling, his perfectly fixed teeth. He's doing so much better than you, Viv. So much better. 4 months. How's that make you feel?
Yeah. That's real fair. That's Did you do like any training or something? Like maybe if I can get on a training course or something, they can like fast track me or something.
The image reconstitutes as if a mirror being smashed in reverse. He's like, oh yeah, I mean, sometimes it's about who you know.
Well, I know you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like help me out. I'm not afraid of working hard, obviously, with all the fucking overtime the overtime I have been putting in. So,
He sort of adjusts his gait a little bit and stands a little closer. You can smell his cologne. It's overbearing. It's like he took a shower in it.
Mm-hmm.
You can smell the mint coming from his breath.
Oh, good.
You see a pin that says #1 boss on his lapel. Give me a roll, please, however you're feeling right
now. 11 angry.
Okay, the memory again, fragment, skipping through time, back and forth. You see yourself sitting in this cubicle, working day after day, 9 to 5. They spell a word wrong, you change it. They spelt a word wrong, you change it every day. You have to do this for another 7 years to even get a shot at promotion. Your memories come back to you. You're outside the club. Both had a few drinks. You're a little tipsy, not too bad. You're a little wobbly. He's helping prop you up. He's like, you know, you like coffee? You want some coffee?
Coffee? Is it like low level coffee or is it good coffee?
Oh, babe, I've only got the best coffee. The best coffee, but I only deal in the best. I deal in the best coffee.
I don't even know what that means. It sounds very impressive. Did your dad buy it?
No, I bought it. I was like, look, and he stumbles back. And you hear the screeching, the tires of a car, moving pretty fast. And you see his face as he's falling, trying to gather his balance, and he steps into the road. And as you stare at his face stays there. The rest of his body is disconnected by the neck, by this car flying past, which crashes into a wall next to you. And his head almost hovers in midair for a split second before it drops and smashes on the floor. Grin fixed in place.
Shit. Fuck.
You look over to the car lights up his tires and pulls itself out of this wall that it's dug into, pulls bodywork and out of shape. There is a mess on the wall and the car's bumper.
Ugh.
And you see a head poke out and it goes, fuck! And he
Yeah,
steps
fucking
on
indeed,
it,
mate. You took his head off.
puts his foot on the accelerator, the tires lit up and he shoots away from the scene.
Wanker.
What's wrong, Vic? You like this guy, right? He's real nice. He's gonna help you get a promotion, right? You don't have to sit in an office any longer for 7 years. Definitely. This guy will get you a promotion. He always sticks to his word, right? You work at Kilworth's. They've never changed your contract apart from today. Oh, and a couple of months ago they changed it to put you down a payment method.
Okay.
His grin stares up at you as if to mock you, Vic.
Fuck off, Anthony. And kick his neck stump a bit.
You kick his head.
Yeah.
It kind of bounces off the wall, and some of the what now you know was synth skin sort of falls away as it's grazed against the wall. He's got this ocular implant. It looks expensive. You could buy your apartment 7 times for how much that ocular implant cost.
Yeah, and I bet he didn't even pay for it. I bet that was like Daddy's apology for not buying him enough ponies.
Yeah, it probably was.
Frick.
That's worth a lot of money, Vic. But that is a dead body. I don't know. I mean, it's kind of nasty.
Is it?
Is it?
I mean, it's less nasty than he was before. Sorry, yeah. I mean...
You know what you should do, Viv? You should call security, tell them what happened, go to bed, wake up in the morning, start work at 9. Don't you want a promotion, Vic?
Yeah.
Yeah? 7 years.
Maybe. But the shit I'm saving up for is just here.
That's a lot of money, Viv. Hey, what's that? It's that Ripper Doc you met before.
Ah, shit. Yeah. Doc, dumb name. Shit. Where? I know where he is though.
No.
It's
10 G's. That's only what, 5 years salary? You could do that in the office. 5 years, right? No, you took the pay cut. So 5 and a bit. 5 and a bit. I cannot remember what the doctor's name was. Apologies. It's around here somewhere. Isn't it next to the off license?
Yeah. I'll just kind of squat down in the road in front of this guy's head.
It grins at you. You can hear it echo in your head. Hey, bud.
Hey, Anthony.
In the side of his
come
face, you
home
can see a
with me?
Porsche badge just imprinted into the side of his cheek.
Yeah.
You hear him in your head.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Let's get some coffee, babe. All right.
Yeah, let's go get some coffee. You come home with me and we are going to have a good time. And I'll just open my bag up and kind of bowling ball him into it.
What's left of his head is just put into your bag. It's quite weighty. You wouldn't expect someone this smart to have a head that weighs quite so much, but it's quite a bit of weight. It's in your bag. Your hands are a bit nasty.
That's all right. I think I'm okay with it.
7 years worth? You probably do less for murder. You walk around the corner, you see the neon lights down the end of an alleyway, proudly proclaiming Doc Bastille's Ripper Doc.
Fuck it. I'm hearing that tick tick neon light, like oppressive feel of the office in my head, and that's
That buzz turns to an actual neon sign buzz as water drips on it. You step through the threshold of Dr. Bastille's Ripper Doc office. You see in the corner, something at the side, it says emotional therapist. I don't know what the fuck one of those is. And you see Dr. Bastille. No, I love what you want.
Hello. Do you?
You want new tits?
No.
I was going to say.
You think
that.
I need new?
I'd have to see them. What? I never said there was anything wrong. It's just people that look like you, office, with all the... Usually want their tits so people will notice them. Get a promotion.
No, I'm good. Thanks.
What about legs? You want legs?
I've already got some legs.
Better legs.
Sorry, are you negging me?
What? No. There's nothing
What
wrong
is
with your
this?
legs or your tits, love.
Thank you.
It's... Right. What?
How,
Why is an office worker in here, of all places?
Do you use tech?
Use tech. Yeah, I can fit it. Don't know what I've got. I usually get them in, repair them.
Oh, I don't need supply. I just need fitting, and I'll reach into the bag and just slam what's left of his head down on the table.
Who the fuck do you work for?
I used to work for him.
Is that fucking fresh? And he picks up the head.
Yeah, real fresh. It's like al dente. I don't know what you
Al
class.
dente. We'll call it al dente.
Yeah.
And he
Ow.
squishes it down on the thing. Right. Anyone see you do this?
Not that I know of.
Yeah, you flash back in your memory. You can't remember anyone being there in the alleyway apart from the dude that ran into him and drove off.
Yeah.
Of course, Anthony did see everything.
Yeah, I mean, Al here saw it happen, but not for long.
Al.
Dente.
All right. Al dente. You're a fucking psychopath. I'll do it. 3 G's. Fit in, install. I'll have to clean this up.
Oh, you couldn't do me a deal, could you? Because they've just been like proper wankers with my contracts.
What do I fucking look like? How about I'll split it over 4 weeks? It's the best I can do. Well,
You realise I've just come in here off the street with a decapitated head in a bag,
Yeah.
and you're trying to rip me off?
Right, I'm a river doc. You think I ain't seen this shit?
Yeah.
Usually they don't have as lovely legs as you, usually.
I'm really glad that you're a fan of the whole me below the neck thing.
Right.
Do you like your head?
Yeah.
Do you like it attached?
As you... Give me a roll. How are you feeling? Give me a roll.
I am feeling powerful.
Yeah. You just carried this guy's head across town.
14.
14. All right. So as you say that, you see underneath his clothes, he's got a lot of cybernetics, and they start to... but he looks at you, and he seems to calm himself. And as his shoulders sort of grew, they kind of sink back down. He's like, all right, love. Sorry. Slow fucking day. 2.5, 3 weeks.
Deal.
All right. He holds out a hand to you. It's fully cybernetic. Looks pretty good. You can see Millsol written on the side. That's high-end tech. I don't know how much you know about this stuff. Like, right, I need to clean this up. And your memory fragments, and you are sat in this chair. The doc's leaning over you. He seems to have a mechadendrite that comes out of his back that is holding implements for him. And he's pretty close to your face as he completes an incision around your eye. And in one eye, just nothing. Darkness. No pain.
Oh, that's really weird.
Yeah. Oh, I used to do this to mates all the time. It's fine. I can just put it... What? Wait. And he turns it on. He connects the signals that go from the eye to the brain. And you can see again. And he takes it off.
Ugh.
And then he puts it back on. It's weird, isn't it?
Ah!
Weird.
Stop it!
All right. Right. So he reaches into a bag and he brings out this metal plate. It seems to cover this side. He's like, right, it's going to take a week for the synth skin to grow on this, but you should know it's pretty high tech. It's this expensive kit. I've never actually worked on something this expensive. It's fine though. It's all the same. It's all the same. You put the red wire in the green wire.
Am I a guinea pig?
Mate, it's costing you $2,500 to do this. All right.
Fine.
Okay. So as he slams this thing into your head, breaking chunks of skull, almost pain, but dulled, as if you're in the other room from the pain. You know it's there, but you don't shout, you don't scream. Your memory fragments as you wake up on the table. Your vision's a little blurry in one eye.
Dog.
Yeah. Oh, you're awake? You want a cup of tea?
Is this not supposed to be 2020? Because this is like blurry bullshit in my eyes after...
Oh, yes. So as I was trying to reconnect your nerve endings, it got a little hot. There's something...
What?
Yeah. There's something going on in that implant. I don't know. I don't even know what that implant is.
What do you mean something going on?
I don't know.
What?
I don't know.
Why can't I see properly?
You all right? It'll take a little bit. We're probably gonna need to give you some drugs to get used to it, but I'm pretty sure, 70% sure, that your eyesight will be back better than ever. There's a lot going on in there. I didn't fucking realize.
What in me or in it? In me? What?
In the implant. In the implant.
Right.
Yeah. It's I know there's some kind of seal in there, some kind of software seal. It's weird.
What?
I think it's got a zoom. It's got some analyzers.
That's it.
Yeah.
I'll look across the room and try and zoom a bit.
Give me a roll. Let's see.
Okay.
Let's see how this is doing.
6.
Yeah. Okay. So you really have to think about it. You really have to concentrate, and it's still blurry. It zooms. It brings the room closer to you rather than zooms. It's a weird feeling because you're not looking through a thing. This is literally your eye. While your other eye can still see normally, this thing just kind of fills your vision. It's blurry, but you really have to focus on looking at something closely. But it does come closer to you. You alright?
Yeah, I think it's... Whoa.
Yeah, you feel a bit...
Weird.
Hang on. And he walks up to you and he gives you an injection.
Oh, fucking ask first, please. What? Ugh.
Okay, can I inject these drugs into you that are probably going to help you? I am a doctor. Fucking idiot. All right. So, it's got a zoom. I think it can record. And there's something else. It connects to the veil in some way. It can get data. I don't know. It can do something. It might just be fucking adverts, to be honest.
I'll just stare at him really closely and try and concentrate.
Give me another roll, please.
Ooh, that's a tricky
How are you
call.
feeling? How are you feeling right now? It works. It's
Curious.
You've been going
A
back
bit
and forth
scared,
to this.
bit concerned.
Bit concerned?
Yeah, I guess it falls into scared.
Okay, roll me is good.
11.
Ooh. So as you look at his face, you've been coming in here every couple of days because he's been cleaning, fixing it, and today was when he was installing it for you. And the blurriness kind of comes into focus very slowly. It's just softly focuses around his face, and you can see Dr. Steele. There's a flashing icon on his face. You focus on it. This box drops down. It says, Dr. Bastille. Gives you a lot of information on him. It tells you where he lives. He lives here. It tells you places he has frequently been and the last place he has been. And you also get his online name, Big Daddy Dong Dick.
Ha!
What?
Big Daddy Dong Dick?
How'd you know that fucking name? What the fuck?
Oh.
What? Hang on. What? Is that the fuck? What the He stares at you in disbelief.
Oh, this is so cool. I mean, not your thing. That is the saddest thing I've heard all week.
Delete it. Fucking delete it.
I can't. You delete it, mate.
I can't I don't even know it was in there.
Fuck, this is so cool.
There might be other stuff in there. I don't fucking know.
Might be. I think there is.
All right, you don't fucking tell anyone my online name, right?
Might
Free
come in
drug
a
injections
favour.
for the next month.
Okay, deal.
All right. Fucking thing. It can do it. And your memory, you laugh as the image shatters and comes back. You've been going back and forth here, making sure you've got the anti-rejection drugs, which are usually a little costly, but for some reason, he's giving you them for free.
Weird.
It's handy. You're sitting on the chair. You've found out that you've got a bunch of stuff in your eye. What does your eye do altogether?
So I can do the Zoom thing. I can record and play back pretty much everything that I see, including some stuff that people might not have caught the first time around. And I can flag up basically any public information about them.
Like the username.
Yeah.
There's also something else.
Delete your cookies.
You should always delete your cybernetic cookies. There's something else that comes up that's like a ghostal vision, something that's just there. You're not sure if it's there, but every now and again, something in the corner of your eye. How about?
I thought it was just a blur, like, to start with. There was that kind of blurriness to it, and I thought it was just that, but then I thought he'd been topping up my meds with something, or that it'd come with some like pop-ups, maybe. Because I shouldn't be seeing company mascot.
So you're seeing Nana from Nana's Bakery.
Like little old lady bunny. But she's not like she is in the ads. She's like grumpy AF.
Grumpy.
Yeah, like snarky, like questioning my entire life and all the choices I've ever made in it.
That's all right. That's fucking weird.
Yeah.
And you've only just started noticing this.
Well, I mean, I've only just been able to like see clearly, so
Right.
could have been there from the beginning. I don't know. This is your thing, not my thing.
Look, all right. Like a month ago, you brought me a fucking head with some tech in it, and you said, "Put it in me, doc." Phrasing. Said, "Install this," and I did. I didn't know you'd see. Maybe we need to run something.
Did this guy bring me like a fucking virus or something?
Virus. Virus. Oh, hang on. So he pulls like a little bit down on your cheek, and there's a connection.
Ow.
Oh, sorry. Skin's just growing back still. And he plugs this lead into you and plugs it into his computer. And he just runs a scan. You can see numbers, lots of details, spinning really fast. You probably can't pick up that much detail. Like, right, I have no idea what this is. It's like, it's not even, it's like code, but it's not code. It keeps changing and it keeps moving.
I try and look at it, and there's something about like all that information moving so damn quickly. I kind of almost want to pause it in my head. Like,
the world does pause for you as our dream focuses in on Dr. Steele. And you'll never forget this. And he turns to you and he says, "I've got some bad news for you." As your memory fades out, we come back. You're not in the chair anymore. You're having a drink and a conversation with Doc in the back of his office. I don't know how that happens. You alright?
oh yeah, I'm great.
Yeah.
I'm great. I'm loving everything about today. It's the best one I've ever had.
I didn't know.
Didn't you?
Viv, can you roll me one of your symptoms, please?
Ooh. Do I have to?
There is a roll for it.
Where is it?
I think there are 6 symptoms.
Oh yeah. Hang on a sec. You'll have to help direct me to this because I've not looked at.
On your character sheet, which
yeah, on the left-hand column in moves, right?
Yes, there is a thing of symptoms. I'm not sure how many are there because I cannot find the sheet right now.
There are abilities.
Symptoms. It should specifically say symptoms. Hang on, I will have to find it myself. There you are. Okay, so yes, under the gift, symptoms.
The gift. Maybe I'm in the wrong thing. Hang on a minute.
6, 7, 8. There are 8 different symptoms.
I cannot find this.
Okay, so on the reference sheet under your class, it is page 10.
Veil and cast. Oh, I see what you mean. Sorry, I thought you meant my character sheet.
Sorry, apologies.
2 seconds. Let me get this opened up. I knew that. That's like one fucking thing I didn't open. Reference sheet. There we go.
So, you already have one of these, correct?
I believe so. Hang on a sec. Yeah.
So, you can roll a 1d7 and it'll go in order.
Okay.
And we'll see what symptom manifests itself.
1d7. Pray for me, chat. 3.
Okay, can you see what that says?
Oh no. Yeah.
You're sitting in the chair. You're trying to deal with the information that Doc Bastille gave you. But you are... What are you?
I am temporarily alive. I am... Shut up.
And a symptom of the fact that you are temporarily alive. If you're dying. And a symptom has come up. And it feels like you're changing in some way. Physical, mental. The doctor just told you that you are going to die. He doesn't know when. He doesn't know why. He just knows you're going to die. How does that make you feel?
For now, really fucked off. I all that time wasted, like hours and hours of overtime, and that's all for nothing. And then promotion is not a thing. I'm angry.
Angry.
I'm really, really fucking angry.
Your memory fragments once again for the final time. You're standing outside. It's raining. You have your foot on the edge of the building. You stare down into the street. A long way down. People milling about, going about their lives. Cars, Porsches, flying back and forth. How do you deal with finding out that you have something terminally wrong with you?
To start with, it was just crawling into myself, like what's the point? Because if it's all gonna mean nothing, I don't. But I did that for a bit, and it just nobody noticed. Like all those people I've spent weeks and months working with at the office, like nobody even fucking called. So
Used to be the same as everyone else. Used to work in that office. Have your coffee break. You talked to people in the office, but you didn't know them. But you could see it on their face. They weren't there. They were checked out. They were wasting their life. Day by day.
And so was I. Might as well have been the same color as the fucking wallpaper. I wouldn't remember me.
No one remembers Vivian. She just didn't turn up to work that one day. Do you want to be remembered?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you want to not be bored? There are two options. To not be bored, not be remembered. One of them's down the bottom of the alleyway. From this roof. But there is another way. You don't have to be bored, Viv. You have a limited time on this earth. You can throw it away. Or you can live every hour like it's your last. New experiences. Never be bored. Yes, you're dying. But weren't you already dead? Maybe it's time to live. As the memory pans out. From Viv, standing in the rain and stepping down off the ledge. We cut to somewhere we kind of saw earlier. We see the emotional therapist's office, where Kinsif is just finishing up for the day. How you feeling, Kinsif? Just had a busy day.
Pretty normal. We got things done. It went well enough. And I'm expecting good things.
Good things. We see a letter come through. But maybe you don't want to read that right now. You can see emotions. You can manipulate emotions. You can take and give emotions. We flash inside Kinsif's head. Because everyone needs to deal with their emotions. They need to process. They need to figure out what those emotions mean and how to save them, lock them away, disperse them. What does that mean to you, Kinsif? Do you go somewhere to do this?
So it is in my office. It's still part of work to work through having all these emotions everywhere. So I'll be sitting at my desk, clearing my mind of the noise. I've locked the door, ready to settle in and work through this.
So you go inside yourself, you calm yourself of all your emotions. And how does this play out in your head? Is it a visual space?
Yeah, so it's quite dark as we fade in to Kinsif's mind. And as she's envisioning the emotional space, it's shelves of organized orb-looking things that are already in place in the correct spaces. The colors are all together. There's little plates in front of them that visually represent what that emotion is and where it's from at the core of itself.
Okay, so this is like an emotional warehouse.
Yeah.
You don't get rid of your emotions.
They have to be organized. We can use them later.
Yeah. People are usually quite frivolous with their own emotions, don't you think?
Wasteful.
Wasteful. You think every emotion has some value, some worth?
It will to me.
Okay. So you've got all these emotions, all these feelings filed, essentially, in the place where they need to be inside your mind.
Mm-hmm.
But there's still stuff you haven't dealt with.
Yes.
In this warehouse, there is a spotlight shining in the middle. It's your to-do list. It's your emotional to-do list.
Every day. Gotta work through it.
So you walk up, there is this orb in front of you. What is that orb?
It's a sphere of almost water looking. It's what I've taken today from the job, and it's not calm waters. It's undulating, it's pulsing, it's splashing a little bit. It needs to be worked on. But I know it's going to be a biggish job if it was holding all those people in line.
So you see this this orb, and it's also got the aura that you probably saw around the person or people you took it from. And while the emotion itself, what is the emotion itself?
It was peace and apathy.
Peace and apathy. Too much apathy is what people have with their emotions. So that definitely needs to be dealt with, but it can be useful.
Tell me, people want that all the time.
Now, when you work through your emotions, do you just pick it up, put it on a shelf, or do you work through that emotion? Do you dissect it?
We need to find the root of what the emotion comes from. Otherwise, it will burst out unexpectedly and just unacceptable.
As you stare at this orb in your mind, it surrounds you. You are inside the orb, the undulating waters. Peaceful, but not quite. There's this underlying tide of apathy. And when you step in the emotion, you feel that. You feel this apathy, this wrongness in this emotion permeate you. What's the point? Why deal with the emotion? Why?
It needs to happen. People, it's too much. They just throw their emotions everywhere.
So what if they do? Okay.
So then I have to deal with that. It's not. I have to feel that.
Please give me a roll. You are currently feeling apathetic or sad.
Okay.
7. As you try to work through this emotion, you see pictures of the person that you tore it from. You see that this emotion isn't real. It was fabricated. It is a synthetic, apathetic emotion. It leaves this taste in your mouth like metal. Like you've just touched your tongue on a battery. It's there. It is definitely apathy, but it is not real. Is this useful to you?
Makes me more angry than thinking it's going to be useful. It's... Who does that? Who makes extra emotions and uses them like that? There's plenty everywhere. So I'm thinking I need to separate them.
You need to separate this apathy from this peacefulness and say this peacefulness is a real emotion. This apathy has been added onto it synthetically. And as you float around, going from peaceful to apathetic, you dig deep inside yourself. You use emotions that you store there to bolster yourself. What is the opposite of apathy? Sadness. To Kinsey.
Power.
Power. You're good. You're really good. Like, who could have opened that vault?
I'm great at my job.
No one could have opened that vault. The only person that could see where the lock was you. Please roll me power and take 1 forward. Is that with the 1 forward?
Yep.
3 plus 1. That is only a plus 3. Well, what's your power? Sorry, what's your power stat? 2?
3.
3, so that should be a 1. That's a 7. Which is a partial success. You start to get in there and physically, with your hands inside your mind, start tearing away the strands of this synthetic emotion. As you pull away at this apathy, fighting it with the opposite, you're angry. Who would make this? Why would they attach this to a pure emotion like peacefulness and use it to control themselves? And as you pull the last strand of apathy from this peaceful emotion, you are thrown outwards from this orb. This orb floats away and lands on the shelf. Apathy is destroyed around you. But there is a new emotion. As you tore this apart, power and anger started to well inside you. Emotions shouldn't control us. They can be helpful. There is a new orb. It is burning. It is fire. It is like boiling water with juts of magma. It's hot. It burns with an intensity that only you feel. Only you have the anger that people waste emotions. People waste their emotions so much that they have to make new synthetic emotions. Disposable emotions? Are people disposable?
Sometimes.
People can be disposable. You are surrounded by the flames of this orb. You don't even choose because it consumes you. It overwhelms you for that split seconds it pulls you in. You are inside fury, anger, and power. Please roll me a mad. Okay. You feel pretty angry right now. These are your emotions. You didn't take these from people. These are your emotions. That anger eats at you. What makes you angry, Kinsif, apart from wasting emotions?
I should have more control over that already. It shouldn't be able to take over me as I'm trying to deal with something else.
Because you are powerful.
Because I am damn powerful.
You rip into this fiery emotion, and as you do, separate the power from the anger so they can be funneled correctly. As you remove the anger slowly, piece by piece, strand by strand, it's a real emotion, it's your emotion. You see flashes of your face, times that you've been angry before now. But you know how to control it. You know how to control yourself and use your emotions for good. As you separate the two emotions, the fiery anger dissipates and is upon your wall, your trophies. And you are filled with the feeling of powerfulness. Spike yourself twice in power, please.
Okay.
As I try and find the right button. As you come out of your head, you've dealt with your emotions. You're powerful, Kinsif. No one could have done that but you. Your reward, there is a letter waiting for you. A black envelope with a gold embossed heart, and it says Queen.
I'm gonna open the letter. Just rip it open.
You rip it open, and there is a number with a lot of zeros. You've never been paid this much. And underneath, there is another number. It looks like 10%. And there's a note, and it says, I knew I was right to take you along. Bonus enclosed. And there is a keycard in the envelope, which gives you access to a VIP area at the club that QB works out of, called Slimelight. And that is where we will take our break.
Sorry, yeah, no, I did it.
We see ourselves in a fairly clean laboratory environment. There are scientists gathered around various machines. They all seem to be around this central pillar, this amber orange cylinder in the middle of the room. And we see our CEO, Maxim Ward, walk in the laboratory.
So, I've got the reports.
Yes.
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 And I see the reports, I see the numbers.
Uh-huh.
What do the numbers mean?
We are... Hi, Dr. Malum. Hi, we haven't spoken. I emailed
Right.
you. I emailed you.
Yes.
Well, the numbers... Something has happened.
Something good? Tell me it's something good.
Yes. We're kind of 2 weeks ahead of schedule,
2 weeks ahead.
but we don't know why. It's just we don't know why.
Right, well, I mean, we're 2 weeks ahead, so we're 2 weeks ahead. That's good.
That's good. But why are we 2 weeks ahead?
Because of our sterling work.
Right. I mean, yes, but it changed. It's different.
Right, but that has caused us to be 2 weeks ahead. Because we had a
We
3-week deadline.
yeah, and we didn't think we were gonna make it.
No, and now we are ahead of time.
But we didn't do anything.
How obvious is it that we didn't do anything?
Unless you run the numbers?
Right. Well,
very.
I can deal with the numbers. So we did do something.
Right.
Because
okay.
obviously, to change from 3 weeks, not going to make it, to 1 week, definitely going to make it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we did something. It's the only explanation.
We were doing the same thing, and then it just said yes.
Right.
It changed, and now everything works, and that's not normal. I don't think that's good. We should maybe a month investigate why it changed, what changed. No,
No, I don't think so. It's working. We're progressing.
Yeah. We're kind of almost good to go.
We've got to get bonuses.
Yes,
And
oh,
it's-
bonus. I like bonus.
It's perfectly safe. Well,
There's no way that that's safe.
nothing has gone wrong, right?
No, everything's gone right.
Well, there you go then.
Despite everything's going, it's fine.
Everything's
We're gonna
going
get
really,
bonuses.
really well. Bonuses, everything's safe, everything's perfect.
Yeah,
Two weeks ahead of schedule.
2 weeks.
There you go.
They'll be happy, and it'll be working within a week.
That's all I need to hear.
I'm gonna have a bonus.
Maybe promotion even.
Promotion.
I mean, you earned
Promotion.
it. Yeah,
I did.
you did.
We're 2 weeks ahead of schedule.
I'll tell you what. I'm going to take you to the bar.
People, though.
The boardroom bar. Just
the
you and me.
boardroom just.
Yeah? We'll get a calming drink. You've never been in there before, I mean.
I'm not allowed. I only have.
Well,
security
you're
levels.
allowed now.
Right.
Because...
Because we're ahead of schedule.
And you did a good job.
I did a good.
You did.
Okay.
Alright. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go tell the board that everything is ahead of schedule.
Which is good because we did something.
And in a little bit, someone will come and get you, and we'll meet in the bar.
Right.
Okay.
I'll have a beer.
We won't have anything as pedestrian as a beer.
Milkshake. As we pan out from this fairly clean laboratory, to see a group of 4 people walking in to a club. Oops. The music stops, someone kicks the DJ, and again we walk into a club. Guys, you just completed a job for QB. You walk up to Slimelight. You've seen it before, but never from the inside. You've never been allowed inside before. There is a bouncer on the door. Stop. Who are you? You're
You mean?
silent. All right, fuck off.
What? No, what do you mean? We're allowed
This is a
in.
VIP club, mate. You can't come in.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
VIPs,
well-
we
Oh,
work
that,
for
see, that's
QB.
two separate statements, one of which is not true.
We
I just
did a
take
job
out
for
my
her.
VIP card.
He looks at it.
We're with
and
her.
He takes the card from you. He looks at it and he's like, "In you go. All right. Okay, there's your card. All right. I was just making sure that. Oh, okay. I was just making sure."
Lean
the
back around the
doors.
corner and go, "You're a poo head."
Yeah, I'll blow him a little kiss over my middle finger. Just like,
I just put my arm around Pod, and I can feel tickles. And I'm just like,
Never been here before.
But none of you have been here before. You walk through the threshold. This giant club. Music is banging. It's full of people. This giant column, this circular bar right in the middle, is stacked. There's people everywhere buying drinks. There is multiple dance floors where people are dancing, celebrating. You see above the bar another column with stairs that go all the way up. It is currently empty, but you can see a black throne right in the middle. And all around the bar are these separate rooms. Some of them have people in, some of them are closed, some of them are empty. Kinsif, on your card, it says number 2.
I'm just gonna kind of gesture them in, like, hurry up, we're meant to be here, and stride just directly to room number 2.
Okay, you push through, but this club is packed. Like, everyone is partying. You're getting jostled.
Everyone's getting elbows. I'm like, I hate this.
You push through. Nobody questions as you push through and elbow them. They're just partying. They're probably not even aware.
Odd, and I just like followed directly behind her, and I know Millie's backing us up.
Okay,
If-
it's okay, Mr. Pickles. All right.
Kinsif, as you walk closer with the card, you're like, where do I put the card? As the door recognizes the card is closed, the door's open. Inside, it is very much like the limo you guys sat in. It is clean, it is expensive, and there is your old fixer 401k sitting in the middle with a cigar in his mouth and a glass of brandy. You did it!
Of
What are you
course
doing
we
here?
did.
I got paid. It was great. How many zeros did you get?
He's nice.
How many
Yeah.
zeros? How many? Because I got 3 zeros. Pretty. You didn't get more than 3 zeros, right?
I got lots of meat sticks.
Meat sticks. As you say meat stick, Balan, your eye is drawn to this advert on the TV.
Welcome to PBA News, sponsored by Meat Stick.
If you're feeling rather peckish and you need a snack quick, get yourself a nice thick meat stick.
The financial sector is shocked today after vandals broke into the Gherkin building and terrorized staff. New head of security Carnard Hamilton speaks of this traumatic night.
About 7 of them came into the security office. I managed to take out 5 of them before they swamped me and killed 3 of my crew.
Gilworth centers say only minor damage was caused, and Millsole has already captured the 17 vandals responsible. All 17 of the perpetrators have close ties to the terrorist group Antifa and will face charges at the end of the week. Speaking of the end of the week, how's the weather looking, Cameron?
It's going to be raining.
Thanks, Cameron, and thank you very much for watching. We now continue with Education Hour.
The multiplication tables are brought to you by Millsole. If you need an exosuit to crush your enemies, try Millsole.
As the news finishes. And I went for one of your favorite foods there, Pod. There are meat sticks all around this VIP office. There's blueberry, there's banana, there's also your favorite flavor, which is...
Purple and blue, purple and blue.
Purple and blue, which, as we all know, is bubblegum flavor meat stick.
Purple and blue.
Look, Pod, all your favorite things.
God, I've only got so many pockets. Can you fill your pockets? Fill your pockets.
Okay. I'll put them in my pants. I have some extra in the cargo.
Have you ever seen how many meat sticks? There's so many.
Yeah, right. I
music,
can get like
man.
a ton of meat sticks in her pants, huh? Are we just not doing phrasing anymore?
No, it's fine. It's fine. Just listen to the music, though. Oh, I just
Don't
dance to
understand.
it.
What do you mean? Why would with the pockets?
She just doesn't want to get stains on her clothes, Pod.
Okay, they're wrapped. They're individually
Why would they be
packaged.
stained? I don't understand.
Just fill your own pockets, Pod.
If you guys are busy hoarding meat, can I go back out to the... Because this is interesting, but not why I'm here.
So you want to dance, Viv?
Yes.
Don't you want to get a little fucked up? They must have drinks or something. You know what? Can I connect?
Yes, you can. You hook in. It says, welcome VIP 2 room. Rename? Question mark.
The meat stick fun time room.
It comes up. It says. It comes up. You change the name, and that is now the name of the VIP
shit.
room.
We are gonna get fired.
No, it's fine.
I don't understand that's what meat sticks are.
I think she really liked Pod, okay? I know she didn't like me, but I'm protective of Pod. It's understandable. She's kind of...
I'm protective
I'm
of
not
you
gonna
too,
say
Raya.
Yeah, you're awesome. And meat sticks are his favorite thing. She had them all here, so it's the meat stick fun time.
Double meat stick.
Sure.
There's no way that could be misinterpreted at all.
I don't know what you're talking about.
A menu comes up and you interact with it. And there's a drinks menu, collection order. Apparently you can get them delivered to the room, or you can go and get them yourself.
Ooh, I want them delivered.
So you
Yeah.
click on delivery.
Yeah.
And what drinks does everyone want?
So
I just enter, like, ask for someone to surprise me. Just like 5 interesting things right the fuck now.
I click on the Long Island iced tea and make it like extra strength and extra fruity, and then I say Pod, yeah, whatever you want. Yeah.
Anything
And
you want,
then-
Pod.
Pick the most colourful drink.
The most
Whatever
colourful
it is.
drink is it's Mesopotamia juice. It is every single fruit flavor on the planet in one cup, and it's different layers of different colors, and it comes with sparklers.
The alcoholic.
It is not alcoholic, no.
Oh.
As you try and go through the menu yourself on the little data pad, it says age verification under 18. You're not allowed yourself to buy alcohol
Because I
you
won't
are
even
8 years
notice. I
old.
just be like, this one, it's got sparklers.
Nice, that's awesome.
Kids him, look at this one, it's got sparklers.
Don't set yourself on fire, Pod.
Don't worry. Got 8 restrictions.
I don't think that stops fire.
Really?
Definitely doesn't.
Huh.
You getting Kinsiv? Not a sparkle, I can get 2.
Please. Yes.
2? I got 2. Okay, don't worry, Kinsiv. I'm looking out for you.
Thanks, Pod.
Okay, you put your drinks order through, and a couple of minutes pass, and the door opens. A waiter comes in. All right, I got your drinks. You can go. This one ain't having alcohol, is it? Because that's my job.
Yeah,
No, he's having
no
the
worries.
fruity on fire thing.
Oh,
Apparently on fire is less damaging than alcohol.
oh, it's supposed to be on fire. Hang on. And he searches around. He finds a lighter and he lights it. And these sparklers, obviously,
Whoa.
augmented
So
reality comes
cool.
in, and the flames wrap around the drink. And they start spinning around, and they change into the colors of the layers, and it just goes with this little mushroom cloud on top, and the sparklers just
Oh, beautiful.
fizz in.
If you lovely people will, I'm gonna go and get some meat sticks of my own. And I'll look the waiter up and down, and be like,
Oh,
not you.
not
And
me.
then just
What?
leave.
Am I getting fired again?
Don't understand why does
No,
you
you're
use things?
fine.
We
You're
got loads.
fine. I with my cyberbrain, I basically take this, like, I take the image of the sparkler that's on the drink, and I have the same effect show up in like the corners of the room. So any like ceiling corners, just so that the whole room is kind of like sparkling, and it throws this iridescent effect on the ceiling and the walls and the floor, so the whole room is now just like sparkly and extra colorful and a little bit fiery. I mean, it's AR, but it's awesome.
The entire room
fun.
is illuminated by this. It pulses with the music and dances around you almost.
Just lie down on the middle of, like, the table in the middle, just looking up at it all. with a straw that goes from it to my mouth.
Isn't it beautiful, Kinta?
I mean, there's a lot going on.
Yeah, but it's awesome.
It is overpowering, Kinsif. Like, in between the flashes, your vision takes like half a second to refocus, and then the flash happens again. It's intense.
I mean, the club was a lot visually as well for everyone. I imagine. So this is still quite calm in comparison to that.
Roll over and look at Kinsif. I'm just like, Kinsif, you like, what do they call the feelings, right?
Right.
Just, Riot, make my drink do the thing again.
Okay.
And Kinsif, you can, yeah!
I just make it all kind of explode color confetti, like some extra, and the flames start turning colors, like whatever color they were, they start shifting from like fiery orange to green and blue and purple, and they just kind of go through all the colors of the rainbow.
And not fully understanding how Kinsif's like entire emotion sharing, draining, giving people stuff works, I just kind of put my hand on her face a little bit, and then like just like I'm getting real excited, and I move it from her face and just like grab her hand and like
Kinsif, you see joy radiating. Like, this is a strong emotion of joy coming from Pod, and is offering it to you.
Yes, that is the way she's going to interpret that. Because otherwise, he's being very wasteful. So, yeah, I'm gonna try and I'm just gonna try and bottle this up a little bit. I think that would be a great feeling for.
Okay, is there any sort of roll or anything you need to do?
Yes, there is. I am gonna roll. God. I can remember how to do that. I'm also like, I'm not having the most favorite time in this club, to be honest. And we're
No.
I'm sorry, Pod. You're a child, but you're making me a bit angry. So I'm gonna roll that.
all right, I have to
That's
notice.
fair. That's fair.
It's fine. So I got a 9, which means that I'm not gonna spike out on that emotion, thanks. And I'm gonna get some extra flow again.
Okay, there you go. We look at Pod, and we see the joy drain from his face. He's not sad in particular, but he is no longer like a kid who's had way too much sugar. He's a lot more calmer than he was. He's still happy. It's still a good time. But he is no longer bouncing off the walls.
Real pretty.
There's another drink there.
I make a like a little mini version of Tickles, the centipede. I make a version of that, kind of like pop out of the drink in AR, except it's like really bright purple, and it has like little blue lights kind of rolling along its skin. And I say to Pod, it's like Tickles. And look, it can fly around, and you can control it. And I literally make it just kind of float over his head. And I say, just point, and he'll go wherever you want him to.
Start doing that, and I start pointing around, and then Mr. Tickles appears from under my jacket. Excuse me.
Mr. Tickles unfurls from you. His mandibles come out his legs. He unfolds a little bit. You see the full size of this head, which is way bigger than it should be able to fit under said jacket that he unfurls from.
And he sort of snaps at it, and then when he realizes it's AR, he like puts his head on my hand and just stops me from doing it. and crawls back inside.
It's not a thing. Right. Okay. I'm gonna chill. There's something I'm gonna want. I don't know what. I'll get back to you.
Okay.
And we cut to Viv. We cut out of the VIP scene. Viv, you're walking around the club. There's a lot of people here. What are you doing?
I think I'm just gonna pile straight into the middle of the dance floor. It's not even like I'm looking for anybody in particular. I'm just enjoying this music and enjoying these lights and that overwhelming just.
The bass from the speakers is just pulsating. You can feel the bass rather than hear it. There are people around you dancing, jumping. It's a bit of a sweaty mess. It's not gross, but there's definitely some... There's people are partying for sure. As you walk into the middle, you push your way into the middle of the dance floor, you get bumped and jostled by everyone who's just dancing and jumping around. It's kind of a bit of a mosh pit. You've decided to choose this dance floor.
I laugh when this guy bumps into me and then just slam my hand on his shoulder.
He takes the hit and he like looks around to see where it came from, and he sees you and he's like, yeah, and he smiles and he pushes you back a little bit.
Yeah, and then instantly just into dancing. But it's like full on. Viv does not have much in the way of boundaries, shall we say. So she is just on this guy.
Right. Yeah, he's up for that. He's come to party, and there is a very attractive woman partying with him right now.
Yeah. And while this is going on, like, she's almost paying no attention to him. It's like he's there and he feels nice and he smells interesting. But she's equally just keeping an eye out for other people. And if anybody else gets close, she's going to be pulling them in as well.
Okay, so you're dancing with this guy. He's got a polo shirt on. He looks fairly clean cut, but he's definitely partying. Someone walks past. Half of his face is entirely cybernetic. There are, he's got 7 eyes down the side of his face that are constantly moving and flashing. It looks like they're focusing on different things. He's dancing, he's partying, he's got a drink in his hand.
Yeah, I'm wrap my arms around his neck without even asking and like look at him.
He tilts his head, kind of bird-like, as each of these 7 eyes kind of focus on you. He's 8 altogether with his normal eye on the other side.
She'll kind of copy him, like that make that kind of tilt. That is so fucking cool.
Your eye shows you a little notification box. It has data.
Ooh, tell me.
It drops down. You find out his name is Spider. He runs a crew called the Arachnids. He's not that creative, but they seem to be very successful. And it also lists all his cybernetics. This guy is mostly cybernetic.
Ooh.
The half of his face seems to be entirely cybernetic, while the other half does seem to still be real. He has... He doesn't have human lungs. He's got some kind of cybernetic respiratory system. Both of his legs are Sprinter Spec Mil 7s.
What else are you packing? My God.
He looks at you. He grabs your ass and pulls you in. He says, I got packing whatever you want, love.
Okay. I will ignore this guy behind me. Okay, that's 1. You want to see something cool?
Oh, you something fucking cool. What?
Please.
The eyes you up and down.
I'll drag him over towards the VIP.
The doors react to you. This obviously now has you on file that you're part of the party. And shoom, the doors open and you see everyone in there. Pod is happy. He is still happy. Kinsa didn't drain his happiness, but he's not bouncing off the walls anymore. He's a bit more sedate.
Hi, babe. Who's your friend?
His name is Spider.
The fuck? You get a VIP room? You get a VIP room. What the fuck?
Oh, I'm sorry, is this a problem?
This guy is fucking terrifying. You can see gaps into his head where these eyes come out and focus round.
They're like spiders.
Oh, that's a shame. I'm sorry, Spider. My friend doesn't like you.
Now, if you're a centipede, you'd be better.
Thanks. Actually, got a military centipede. He pushes the side of his cheek, and he mumbles something. And you guys see from behind with the door still open, someone walks up, about 14 years old, and under his jacket, there is a metallic centipede. Yeah, what? When did you get a VIP room? When we get a VIP room? We've done tons of jobs.
Run over to the 14-year-old.
Alright, mate. You okay? Here!
Who are you?
Here! And he just points at you and points at Mr. Tickles. You got one! Look! And he opens out, and it's a little different to yours. It's not like shiny chrome metallic. It's definitely got metallic parts, but there's a lot of graphite and other sort of alloy and composite materials. And it comes out. Look!
Yeah, Mr. Tickles, show.
Mr. Tickles comes out and he's like, looks at the centipede, and you hear this high burst. Everyone that's nearby can hear this high-pitched burst of noise that's just. And the centipede kind of like freaks out a bit, and Mr. Tickles goes, "That's a shit one." And the centipede's going bit, and you see the guy trying to calm down his like what is it's on a it's sometimes it gets like this. He can't even talk.
Look him up and down. And I just go, I've never said this before, but you're shit. Walk away. Just come and sit back down again.
Burn pods. Oh, that's a shame. Because I was looking forward to doing filthy things to you. But Pods, unfortunately, he's got really high standards, you know?
What the?
You're not worth Viv.
Fuck off.
Great.
And he leaves. Takes his crewmate with him. And the doors shut. Have you calmed down on the sparkly lights yet, Maya?
A little.
Yeah.
A little. Just because they seem to be irritating kids up a little bit, so I've just kind of dimmed them a little. They're still colorful, but they're not as like constant.
I'll kind of lie on my back on the floor, almost like a cat, like playing with these little wafts of color.
There's still an extra AR centipede kind of just floating around. And they can like if a cat bats at it, it'll like do a little spinny thing.
Yeah, I'll kind of like swirl it round and round, almost like you're stirring a glass of water or something, round and round in circles, and just be like, he was the best one out there. Money cannot buy you class. It's disappointing.
You get a notification. Your eye has received something.
Okay, I'll click it open.
It says Spider. It says "fuck you, bitch," and then gives you his address and phone number.
I will look in the mirror on the wall and just go mwah, and send the video to him in response.
Okay, that gets sent off to him.
And I will down one of the drinks on the side, just like not even caring what it is. Do we have anything to do tomorrow?
I think there's another job, but I'm not sure if it's tomorrow.
You did receive a data stick in your letter, your veiled threat of a letter from QB.
Yeah. I think QB's a little mad at me. Because I was protective of Pod, man.
Does she look like the kind of woman who gives a fuck about justifications?
No.
Keep it in your pants.
I've only got meat sticks.
Keep your meat stick in your pants, is what I'm saying. Especially around her, because she will bite it off.
Supplied in meat sticks for Pod. I'm cool with her. It's fine. She's the queen bee. I get it. Anyway, I think there's a job, so we could probably play this here. I would assume it's safe.
It's a VIP room. It was given to you by QB herself. The data stick was given to you by QB.
I'm gonna just like close the door, even if it was open.
And literally go over to our fixer and grab him by the hand and just drag him out. Come on, you're not allowed. No, get out. No.
Hi.
He gets bundled out of the room and like the door.
Thanks, Pod.
On your menu, it says VIP status of everyone, and it's got Kinsif, Pod, Viv, yourself, and 401k with a star next to them to say that they have access to the room. You do anything about
that? Do we want 401k to know what's going on?
He got
We
paid.
can add him later.
He got paid substantially less than us. I think we want him to know how much we're making.
Can I take him out?
Yeah. Boom. You take off the star next to his name, and it only has guest next to it, so you could invite him. He can still come in the room if you invite him in and stuff, but he's no longer a star on the VIP. He has been kicked off the VIP list.
I'm gonna pat Pod on the head, like as he comes and sits down.
All right, you ready, fam? Next job, coming right up.
Okay, you dim the lights and plug in this data pod, and this starts to play on all the screens.
Do you ever find yourself hungry on the go? Of course you do. And now you can. Eat warm food anytime, that is, with Vision Industries' new Wave Pockets. All you need to do is slip your generic food paste into a Wave Pocket and let science do the rest. The Wave Pockets bombard your nutrients with gamma rays, boson particles, and gravity waves, letting you enjoy them as nature intended. Warning, Wave Pockets can cause numbness, tingling, loss of smell, hearing, bladder and bowel control, long-term nerve damage, radiation sickness, and can cook the inside of your stomach. Do not use if you are pregnant, elderly, asthmatic, epileptic, or alive.
Yeah, that just keeps playing over and over again. It seems like you can't just put this into any vid player. You might have to get in there and figure it out.
Okay. Can I sort of take control of the space and plug it in visually so that we can see like
You can jack in directly to things yourself. You've probably got a few ports like along your collarbone that you can plug a data disk into.
Yeah, I think I'll do that. Viv, would you mind just kind of overseeing this? I want to jack in fully so we can see the details of this because I don't think this is the job. But I need to really jack in. Can you make sure it's like safe?
I mean, I can have a look, I guess, if the circuit goes somewhere else. Yeah?
She hands you the data stick. Do you want to give me a roll to travel through circuitry?
Okay. What's horny as fuck? Joyful, I guess.
Joyful, yeah.
9.
A 9.
Anyone spiked recently?
I'm distracted. What?
Okay, so as you travel through, it just seems like a normal data stick. There doesn't seem, the only encryption it seems to have is this ad. So if anyone plays it on a vid or anything, it'll just keep running this ad over and over and over. You do see another ad in there for meat sticks. So it looks like it can switch between a few adverts.
Okay, cool. Smart. But nothing else in there.
No, there just seems to be a lot of ones and zeros underneath all those adverts.
Okay. I'll flicker back in and kind of go, yeah, it's Looks like a mask to me, like they've just stuck a couple of ads on there and it's just...
You're used to this, Raya? That people will just... Basically, to stop people just finding out exactly what's in it, it's a mask. It's called a mask. They just wrap it with this advert or a video or something just to disguise what's in it. But with any prying and poking, you could see there's something in there.
So I'm gonna visualize in my head. What I'm actually doing is trying to pry that mask off of it to make it obvious for everybody and just make it show up in the room as a visual. But in my head, the way I see doing this is I manifest like cat claws. They're like partially transparent on my fingernails, and I literally go like, and I tear the mask off in my head and then show it to everyone.
That's something you can easily do. You don't have to roll for that. It's in an augmented reality. You're projecting this in the room. There's plenty of receptors in the room that can project into this room anyway. So it's a VIP party room. You can do anything you want in here, basically. And you guys see this image of these cat claws just ripping this mask off. It's the mask that we saw Mary wearing earlier. Obviously, a lot of the tech that QB gets done is by Mary. You pull down the mask, and there's all these numbers. You guys are basically surrounded by ones and zeros, floating around, changing from 1 to 0 to a hyperstate.
Can I see a pattern in that?
Can you see a pattern? Try and pierce the veil for me.
Because I do have a thing. Hang on a minute. Let me just
you've got a specific
this.
thing for it. Oh,
pattern
yes.
recognition. Yeah, I don't have to roll for this. When you compare data or a subject to massive amount of info, you may ask one question from Analyze immediately without rolling.
Okay, ask a question from Analyze.
Ooh, okay, so this is just data at this stage, right?
Mm-hmm. Pure raw ones and zeros.
Okay. What's out of place? Like what parts of this are remarkable? Does it mean something essentially? Like
essentially all ones and zeros mean something. Okay, so you see ones and zeros floating around, but the more you focus, you see there seems to be a core to the numbers. And the ones and zeros seem to be in a superposition, so they are both 1 and 0, on or off at the same time. And it looks like the rest of the pattern is just floating around. It doesn't seem to be a thing apart from this superposition state right at the core of the numbers.
There's like a thing, right, where it all what's the word? Like intersect. Like there's a thing in the center of it. It's like multiple fuck, you're better with tech than me. Come on. On, off, 1, 0, like all the rest of it is like a cloud, and this is like the thing making the clouds? Maybe.
Raya, as she points this out to you, you notice in your augmented realities, you're searching through all this, just a sheer amount of data. You actually do see this superposition she was talking about, and it needs to be turned on or off. You can literally flip the switch.
I literally take a single claw and just go, I think I know what you mean. And I just flick it on.
All the numbers in the superposition switch to a 1 and turns on, and all the information seems to coalesce. There is a lot of documentation.
Wow.
There is file upon file with loads of photos, video tracking, camera. You see a latitude and longitude number as well for an actual place. You see photos of this island. Yeah, everyone roll me a flat 2d6. 8.
Oh my gosh.
8. One more.
Come on.
I think.
Okay, so right, after you turned it on, you got a bit of a surge, and there's a lot of documentations that are running through you that you're then projecting. You're concentrating on that quite hard. But everyone else looks at this island and can tell that this is Atlantis, which is a man-made island to the south of England. It is a corporate haven. There are so many headquarters. You know that the board usually works out of here. The board are what controls basically politics in not only London but the UK.
A floaty place.
So much information.
Another break-in?
The island? Wait, she wants us to get something from the government?
Oh, the corporations.
Right. Okay. Sure. She can pay us a lot. It's a little hard to... There's a lot going on. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to show it to you guys.
Question.
Please. Oh, yeah. Go on.
Is that the island from my dream?
How are you feeling right now? A bit joyful, or have you calmed down?
I am feeling confused, so that I think that falls into scared.
Yeah, roll me that.
Oh, God.
Sixes.
Yeah, that bears quite a strong resemblance to
No, I don't
place
want
you
to go
escaped
there.
from.
I don't want to go.
Why?
I don't want to go. Why are we going there?
Because it's a new place. And it's where the nice
Wait,
lady told us to go.
Have you been there before?
It's too clean.
Too clean.
Been there before.
So, right, you get a rundown of basically everything that's in here. It seems to be the main headquarters for things I don't have to hand. There we go. BCom, Frequency Dynamics, Millsol, Nana's Bakery, Kilworth Center, Sword Force Chemicals, and Vision Industries. They all seem to have, if not a main headquarters here, a heavy presence. Now, you would know, and everyone would know, that those are the big corporations, the ones that are in government. The CEOs of these corporations run the country.
Guys, the corp brains are there, I think. The main corp brains. Their testing centers, their R&D.
We know what she wants.
I'm going to tell you something, but you can't tell anyone. I've got a pinky promise. Kenseth, pinky promise. I'll go over to the door and I'll like open the door and I'll look out and then shut the door again.
The waiter's like, oh, okay, okay.
Poed. Turn back round.
Poed, you're a poed.
And pull out the little business card and just be like, QB says this is where I came from.
I pick it up and look at it.
As you pick it up, maybe some residual energy from what you're tapping in pulls it up to a full 3D projection of the card. Yeah, it's Swordchem. They are the main medical corporation. Anything kind of medical will eventually funnel through them.
That's where the clean place is.
And also in that 3D projection, you see Pod 13.
I think this might be where you come from.
No.
So how is Pod situated right now?
I was sat right next to Kinsif while you were all doing this stuff. So I'll have probably gone straight back over there and just be sat up with cuddling my knees, just...
Okay. I would get kind of like in front of him and sit in the exact same position because I'm the same size. So I would just like be his size and just be on his level and be like, If you don't want to go, we won't go. I won't go. But if you want to find out whatever is there, I will back you up 1,000%. It's your choice. I won't go if you don't want to go.
I'm going. What?
I look at Viv and I'm like, I don't want to make him go if it's up to Pod.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, I'm still going. I'm not gonna piss her off, and I kind of want to see it.
Can I don't know, I kind of want to look into Pod's aura, I guess, right now and see what's going on with that. Is it just, he's a kid, they can be stubborn. Is he just not wanting to go back? Is he actually fearful? Is he sad?
I am genuinely terrified. Like, actually genuinely
That's a
terrified.
big feeling.
Like, full on. Like, I want to... Like, there's a... how to describe it in emotional context. Always an interesting one. Where's the wheel? So I feel very insignificant, very helpless, but at the same time,
Is there any anger there, Pod?
yeah, there's definitely a hint of anger, but it's very much being overwhelmed by the terror. But there's also like I kind of feel on the wheel it's probably close to like faithful or something. Like I want to go because I don't want to let the team down. And I want to go to kind of prove to QB that their faith is not misplaced in our team.
What is the problem here? Why don't you want to go to the new place? It's a new place.
It's not a new place for me.
What's wrong with it?
They cut off my leg. They told me if I was a good boy, they'd stop testing.
As Pod starts getting a bit more agitated, Mr. Tickles unfolds himself from Pod's jacket and just sort of like wraps around him a little bit. Just like a protective shell. He doesn't smother or move him or in any way.
I'll grab Kinsif by the arm and go, can I have a chat with you in the corner, please?
Okay.
I kind of will get closer to Pod and I'll make more little fun centipedes show up and just kind of float around and try to be comforting.
As Raya and Mr. Tickles sort of start comforting Pod, Viv pulls Kinsif to the side.
Yeah, I'll actually pull her out of the room and do that thing where you kind of like shouting in somebody's ear.
Club's bouncing.
The club privacy.
Absolutely.
Look, I'm gonna level with you. I want to see that fucking place. So just like, do your thing.
There's a lot there. I mean, I will. But so we know, it's probably gonna come back. There's a lot.
Come back?
Well, there's a lot of. There's a few feelings mixed up in that.
You got a lot. Sorry. You got a complex, very complex, emotional smorgasbord. You could pull out. You know this. You pulled out every single emotion. You know exactly. There's a lot of. It's being hidden under this sort of scared, terrified state, but underneath there are chunks of this faithfulness, this power, this anger. It's all there, and you can define it just by experiencing it. It's not just scary.
He wants to go for us, and he's angry.
Well, like, can't you just like... And then it's... What?
Yeah.
So do that. You can't just sit there like, oh no, he's really scared. Like, make him not scared and angry. Isn't that the whole point of you.
Wow. Okay.
What?
Storm back into the room, and I'm like, "Hey, Pod.
Fucking hell.
Yeah? What?
So I know that you're not just feeling scared. I know that you're angry. So let's go kick some ass. Do the job, get paid, do what you want to do. Buy a meat stick with sparklers on it.
Like meat sticks.
You can buy at least 3.
Do we go in there? We
Yeah.
go into the clean place.
We won't let you get stuck there ever again. Right? I look at Viv and I look at Kinsif. We're not gonna let him get stuck there. No matter what.
We're not. Do you want me to take the scared away? I'm gonna give him my hands. Oh, and yeah, we're gonna do absorb again, and I'm like kind of angry for him a little bit, to be honest.
Yeah, what have they done to him? N. Perfect. Kinsif, you see that no one else can see this orb of terror. The orb of terror floats from Pod, leaving the other motions intact. You're surgical. As it comes inside you, it envelops your emotions. You feel scared for a second. I assume you're gonna not let it spike you out.
No, but instead of normally I take flow, 'cause I'm gonna spike his powerful feeling.
Okay, you take a spike in powerful Pod. You carry that forward.
It fills up all the emotions.
Oh, it fully spikes the emotion. Okay, you're gonna spike in that emotion. You will have a +1 going forward when rolling on powerful, but a -2 to every other state. Unless you deal with that, or you can just carry on rolling on it. Kinsif, as this scared emotion envelops you, you feel it. It's cold, it bites. It's like being out in a cold winter night. It pierces your skin. But then you control it. You force it into this orb state. And instantly it goes to one of your shelves. That is, you now have on your shelf Pod's terror. Pod's. It's a strong emotion, but it is filed away, and you don't have to deal with that emotion yourself. It is done. Because you're all pretty good. As the camera pans out of everyone consoling Pod in their own special way, Viv is just horny and wants to do new things. But everyone else is consoling. We see all these documents, photos, and everything coming from this data stick. And a name comes to mind. Vision Industries, CEO Maxim Ward, where we hard cut. We see a moving blur of orange in our vision. We hear almost words, almost data, and visuals come up on the screen. Something changed. It's different. Did I do that? I remember the torrent. And that's where we'll end today's episode.
Oh my god.
Well done, everyone.
Oh my god.
You're putting some work.
Peachy, holy shit, this whole episode. I mean, okay, it's really intense for all of us for a little bit. But for you the entire freaking time. Oh my god. It was so cool.
When you got people to bounce off, it's a lot easier than it would sound on paper. There is also a lot of fucking paper today.
Oh, look at, oh my god, he's
Yeah,
old
notepads. There are a
physical
lot.
copies. Look at him.
He's
Queen
fucking
bitch.
incredible.
Not even using a tablet.
It's so good. And like all the sounds and everything as well. And
Oh.
hearing like, the rain and all the music and all the singing. It's really, really, really good. I said it'd be good.
Yeah.
So immersive.
I remember before this started, I was like, what if it sucks? And Tash was like, it's obviously not going to suck, dude.
Oh, absolutely. Like, this has been a proper little bloody emotional roller coaster.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry I'm making you talk about feelings all the time.
And how you
feel about that.
Millie Viv. For some reason, I have in my head Billy instead of Viv. I'm so sorry.
I swear
You were
we're a different
fucking
person, like, so
amazing.
fundamentally it's untrue.
Millie Vivilli.
Yeah, that'll do.
Sheepy. Oh my god, all the things.
We apparently found out that Viv's actual name is Vivian. I'm sorry if that wasn't your name. It is now.
That sounds about right, to be honest. I felt so bad being mean about Pod at the end, though. He's just like, I want to go to the island. Suck his fucking brain out, please. Don't be mean. Just don't make him feel the feelings.
If it was anyone else, but because Pod's a child, like, he gets a little bit more leeway before I take everything.
But it's so cool, right? Being in situations like this where you get presented with moral conundrums that your character would never otherwise get. Like I discovered today, Viv's morality is incredibly flexible. Head in a bag, brain suck a child, don't care.
I didn't realize the level of fucking trauma that was going to be coming about. Like, I was like, full on. I was like, yeah, let's go to the islands. And I went, oh, wait a minute. Is that the island? Oh,
yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, reliving all that stuff was a fucking trip.
Oh,
like,
here we go.
Yeah. I love how much backstory that's given to everybody, right? That kind of insight into the behavior we saw last episode. Like, I've seen characters like Viv before, but I've never seen why they are the way they are fully explained. And I've seen people who are dying before, but they tend to be gruff and sad and angry. And when Peachy and I first talked about this, I didn't want to do that.
I was like, yo, that sounds fucking dope. That sounds like a character.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm going to have so many stereotypes. I definitely need people to tear away from that to distract everyone. I really, Sheepdog, I got to say, I really enjoyed the character you played as a GM. I really enjoyed doing that. Me and Sheepdog talked about this idea like last year.
Yeah.
About having two GMs working in tandem or against each other. And seeing that actually come out was like really cool for me.
We were very worried at the beginning of the before the episode started.
It was so creepy.
So creepy.
Happy,
and like
happy, sinister.
Yeah. Oh my god, sinister is a perfect word for it. Oh my god.
I love you, a kiss, and a gun. I ordered about 400 neon stickers.
Oh my god.
Oh wow.
I have do I have them? I have packs of them all over the place.
You know they like let you paint things on stuff with Sharpie, right?
I don't have Sharpie. This was just easier, and they were like £1.50 or something. They're really cheap.
Honestly.
Decorate his wall now.
Yeah, and what a way to start the episode as well with Peachy being like glitched out. And I was like, this is hilarious. That's a really nice effect. And then suddenly we had a second GM. And then Peachy came back in and I was like, what's going on here? This is great.
Yeah. I was so
said to me, you can do anything with this show. You got 4 episodes, do what the fuck you want. And I went, I fucking will.
Yeah, I was also like, I'm here if you need like an NPC or someone to bounce off in solo scenes and stuff.
I'm like,
was
oh, you're
like-
the GM now. Okay, bye.
It was really cool.
Also-
it was really cool.
The only thing I'm going to be very proud of today, that second advert, the heatwave pocket things.
Yeah.
I wrote that.
Yes.
Also,
Oh,
thank you to the
Bravo,
voice.
Bradley.
Yeah, can I just pause this a second?
Yeah.
And this is specifically for Valen. I got this made by Dave for Valen.
If you're feeling rather peckish and you need a snack quick, get yourself a nice thick meat stick.
So there you go. I'll send that to you. Learn it because you're going to be singing that
Yeah.
a lot. Okay? All right.
Jesus
Good.
Can you?
Oh my god, it's so good.
I can see a super creepy horror scene where he's like walking by himself through like science labs, just like under his breath singing that song to himself to keep himself like centered. Oh man, that is.
We'll see.
Please.
We'll see what horrific
Oh.
things happen.
I was all
next
trying
episode.
to, all of us trying to hold it together when everyone's talking about meat sticks. We're like, fine.
Sorry, not
Years
Tess.
old.
Tess, I am disappointed in you for that name. Because you know weird creeps are going to wander into that room expecting something else.
Oh no.
Sorry.
Viv is
I
fucking
was
counting on
Mine at
it.
the time.
Viv's like,
Yeah.
listen, Pod, you just stand outside for half an hour. I got some business to attend to.
Well, that's part of why I was away so long. I was like, I can't go back into that room. Like, even if we get Raya to put like a barrier up, I'm not doing that in that room. No, we can't. Like, there has to be a boundary.
So good.
Right now.
There you go. Viv does have at least one moral. Just one.
Oh no, it's just me. Had to meta that one because Viv would absolutely fuck in a room
So
with
good.
whoever
So
in there.
good.
She wouldn't care.
Spider's just going to keep messaging you. And he's just.
Oh,
he's
she's
gonna send
absolutely
you-
going to fuck him. Just
Yeah.
Just not
probably
around
later.
the- yeah.
Well, she's got to figure out what time she's going to be up for this job, so she knows what excuse to make when she leaves.
And as somebody, can I say, as somebody who is naturally full of innuendo, that was really hard. Being like, what do you mean? That's not
What
well.
she said.
I was just like, oh my god.
I'm
Like,
so glad that I'm playing a character who would snort laugh at shit like this and make meat stick references because it's just so much easier.
Easier.
Oh, man.
Yes, Sheepy.
Peachy, could I, because it did come up, but we haven't said it specifically. Could I say the name of the naughty little boy who jumped into Raya's
The person that was hired by QB to literally hack her dream.
Yeah. Because it, like, we kind of went through it, but we didn't exactly, like, say it specifically. His name is Merry, which is why I said go Merry. Be Merry on
Be
the...
there. Yeah, I was like,
the
is that
things
because of the twinkle lights? Like, what?
So creepy.
That wasn't written, by the way. Me and Sheepy were like, okay, we do this thing. This is where we're going. This is what we need. Let's just see what fucking happens.
Yeah,
and you played it great, by the way.
She said, you're in the
Yes.
Veil, you're controlling everything, go. And I was like...
But what if? I'm like, it doesn't matter. It's the Veil. Just do whatever you want. Okay.
I kind of just ran with it. I mean, I honestly did what I would do if I actually had access to a world like that.
Yeah. But I did let you do
Okay.
all of it. I took
Yeah,
some
and it
things
was
away.
awesome.
I gave you lemon juice instead of whatever it was you wanted
I
instead.
enjoyed that little subtle detail, dude.
Yeah.
As You're like, oh no, it's not quite what you want, and then things are disintegrating. I'm like, oh,
Yeah,
this is
I
good.
was like,
I
what
was
the
watching
fuck?
it, going, oh shit, I need to fucking hang on. No, the bad thing. Carry on, Sheepy. You do the cool stuff. I'm enjoying it.
It was so cool. Like, seriously, it was so cool, and it was so disconcerting in the exact perfect way. Like, for somebody that can create their own universe, that was exactly the right way to get to me and just like make me be like, what the fuck? It was awesome.
Maybe don't back chat the second most powerful person in the city.
Yeah, fuck. It was just because she was threatening Pod. Like, she wasn't even threatening him. She was trying to be. She was nice to him, but it like made.
Who would have thought that
nasty, wasn't
Raya would be the rebellious one?
I know.
She could be dead now, but we only have 4
Yeah.
episodes. So.
I did enjoy. I
QB
really
could've-
enjoyed the
yeah,
different
she
dynamics
had
of
a-
them all. It was like
Yeah,
a
she
hack
had
stream.
reason to hate me.
Yeah. nightmares. And then we had an episode
QB didn't kill you. She gave you the information. She paid you.
Yeah.
It was more like a warning.
It's like
an episode of Blade Runner.
Yeah, it's like a little bitch slap
Breaking
from the
Bad
past.
emotions.
Yeah, and I deserved it, so it's fair.
Oh man.
Shout outs, everyone.
Yeah, shout outs. Go.
Viv Millie. Who are you? What do you do?
Hi, I'm Amelia Tyler. I'm a voice actor for video games. You might have heard me in Baldur's Gate 3 and Divinity Original Sin 2 and Pathfinder Wrath of the Everything. And when I'm not doing that, you can find me over on Twitter and here on Twitch as Amelia Tyler. Can't talk about what I'm doing right now. There's some exciting things though. So yeah, follow me on Twitter and I will tell you stuff when I can. What day is it? Tomorrow I am playing Phasmophobia over on Susanna Grace's channel, and then Thursday we are doing house actions for our Game of Thrones roleplay game, where I don't look like this at all. And I'm very sensible, too sensible, some might think. And my character might be making some similarly bad decisions as Viv, just very differently. So that's over on Follow Black Cats. Come play.
Thank you. Raya, also known as Tessichka. There we go. I said it. I did it.
No, you did. It was awesome. I don't know why that name. To me, it makes sense, but I think it's because I'm actually Russian. There's just Tessichka. But to everybody else, for some reason, it's Desachka. So if you ever say it that way, I will not be offended. I don't know. It's just what works in people's brains. It's all good. You're all awesome. I'm honestly just so honored to be among this crew. Like, Sheepy has been amazing from Sunkissed on. It's been so fun. I love that Tash is in here. I'm so excited to get to know Valen, who's awesome. Millie, oh my God, you're amazing. And Peachy, who I've known since we originally did a Cyberpunk show and is the reason I even know all these people. Okay. Except maybe Tash, who I know from things back whenever. Yeah. You're all fucking awesome. And today was amazing. And I'm just honored to be among them. Seriously, go follow all of them.
Where can we find you, Tess?
Tessichka.
Come on.
Twitch.tv/Tessichka. Or Tess Games on Twitter or Instagram. I'm probably going to stream tonight because this look is just too fun to be wasted. And if I stream today, then I technically don't have to get ready tomorrow. So I'm probably going to stream something tonight. Probably, what is that game I was playing? Remnant from the Ashes. It's kind of a Souls game, but with guns. It's really good.
Good game. Thank you, Tess. And Kinsif Tash, where we find you?
I'm Tashna. You can find me everywhere with that because I am pretty consistent with branding. I just celebrated 7 years of streaming, which is ridiculous. Do makeup looks and Fallout 4 a lot recently, and survival simulator games, and hopefully some more tabletop.
I'm painting.
Mini painting. Mini painting. Forgot about that because I've just ordered more minis yesterday. So I do a monthly show called 40,000 Layers that goes up on YouTube where I paint, and Sheepy teaches us Warhammer 40k lore. So yes, we've got plenty coming up.
Got Tyranids up next.
Tyranids up next in February.
Yeah.
Speaking of Tyranids, Valen Vane, who are you?
Can I say, if my lust was anything, it would be a Tyranid. How's it going? I'm Valen Vane. I'm questionable as fuck, apparently, you know. You can find me pretty much on every platform at Valen Vane apart from YouTube. But that's a long story, so I'm not going to go into it now. So yeah, you can find me pretty much everywhere. All of my content is very much 18 plus, so don't be lulled in by the borderline ooh voice that I have as Pod. And this entire episode was amazing. The right little rush, emotional roller coaster on so many levels. So thank you very much for having me a part of it. It's great. It's good fun. Really enjoying it.
Sheepdog. I'll leave you to last because I'm gonna go now.
Yeah. Hello.
Peachy Pixelate. I'm currently playing through Death Stranding, which is one of the coolest fucking games ever. It makes no sense, and that's why I really vibe with it a lot. I'm also doing Minecraft as well, so if you want some whiplash, come follow me on Twitch TV for some PG Pixel 8. But the channel you're on right now, the man, the myth, Sheepdog.
Oh, that was okay. Hello, I'm Sheepdog. I run the Wandering Inn. We do shows like this one, like Drifting, and like Sunkist. You can find them on the YouTube channel and when they're live here, which currently is every Monday at 7 p.m. UK and 2 p.m. EST, I think.
Say Eastern.
Eastern. Thank you.
Eastern.
And yeah, actually, the only thing I want to say before we go is everyone else wondering why Peachy hasn't GM'd more? Because goddamn, that was just sublime.
Good.
Yeah.
Fuck
Oh my
off, end
god.
the show.
Seriously.
Fuck off. I can't take niceties.
Yeah, well, you're
It's a lot
going
of
to have
work,
to take
but-
it.
That's good because
Yeah.
we're not saying niceties, we're saying facts. If you haven't taken them in the right way, that's your problem, all right?
End the goddamn show, I can't. Take you to Cyberpunk nightmares and tear your emotions apart, but I cannot take people being nice to me.
The second we finish the stream, we're taking you immediately to the, what was it, big meat stick room or something? And you're gonna have to take it. Okay.
Peachy built that room.
Thank you for watching, everyone. We will see you next week, where we will have episode 3 of Glitch, and we will see where things lead.
Bye.